I want to just take a moment to celebrate the fact that the Mitchell Trubisky nightmare is now over. It's over. Nick Foles was just named the Bears starting quarterback moving forward. And I got to say, man, no quarterback I have ever watched has infuriated me as much as Mitchell Trubisky. No quarterback. This has just been an insanely long, frustrating saga. And I feel free. I can finally say it. Finally, it's over. Mitchell Trubisky is one of the worst quarterback draft picks ever in NFL history. Terrible, terrible, terrible pick. He only played 1 year in college as a starter. And I'd love to break down his film someday. If anybody has the Mitchell Trubisky North Carolina film and can send it to me, please do. I want to see it and analyze it. It'd be so much fun. The Bears drafted Trubisky ahead of Patrick Mahomes. They drafted him instead of Deshaun Watson. It's kind of crazy. I don't know what in the world the Bears saw when they drafted Mitchell Trubisky. I will never understand. It's complete insanity to me. And honestly, I could not tell you what positives Mitchell Trubisky brings as a quarterback. I don't know. He's got a terrible arm. He processes the game incredibly slow. He makes terrible decisions. He's not a galvanizing leader. Bears fans, and I'm not a Bears fan, but I feel bad for Bears fans because they've been through this horrible, horrible time. They've been waiting and hoping and praying that Trubisky's going to work out. I just feel bad for those guys. I mean, I've gotten a lot of hate and anger from Bears fans over the years. I don't blame. I'm not mad. I'm not gloating in the segment. Like, there are moments occasionally where I get something right and I go, yeah, but this is not one of those moments. I just feel bad for Bears fans because these poor people have been hoping and hoping and hoping that Trubisky was going to make it work. And I get it, man. Their franchise relies on that. They needed Trubisky to work out. They needed their quarterback to become a guy that they could rely on. And Trubisky has never, ever, ever been that for them. I just feel bad for this group of people, Bears fans. And I find it so frustrating that Mitchell Trubisky's gotten opportunity after opportunity after opportunity. Like, when you watch Gardner Minshew with Jacksonville, people are constantly trying to find a reason to replace Gardner Minshew. The guy gets almost no opportunity and no chance. Trubisky with Chicago, because he was the number 2 overall pick, which was, again, one of the worst picks in NFL history as a quarterback. Because of that, he gets opportunity after opportunity after opportunity after opportunity. If you put Gardner Minshew next to Trubisky, Gardner Minshew is so much better. It's crazy. And yet people are always looking to replace Gardner Minshew, and people keep giving opportunity after opportunity to Trubisky. It drives me nuts. He should never, ever play quarterback for the Bears ever again, unless maybe Nick Foles gets hurt, but he's still got to get replaced at the end of the year. I said this earlier. At best, at the very, very best, Trubisky's average. He's not average. He's worse than average, but on this best day, he's an average quarterback. Chicago, if you want to win a Super Bowl, you can't have an average quarterback. Go get better. Hey, by the way, at least you have a Super Bowl winning quarterback in Nick Foles. Thank goodness, man. The reality is the Bears are lucky that they survived their first couple games of Mitchell Trubisky, where the Bears are 3-0, and Trubisky didn't ruin their 2020 season. The 2 quarterbacks in my lifetime watching play that drove me the most insane were Blake Bortles and Mitchell Trubisky. And I don't hate Bortles. I'm not going to say I hate Mitchell Trubisky. The frustration over the years watching this dude play quarterback, the inconsistency, the crazy opportunities he kept getting over and over and over again. I have never been more frustrated watching any quarterback ever in my lifetime than Mitchell Trubisky. And I don't mean to be mean-spirited, but I am so happy for Bears fans that the Mitchell Trubisky nightmare is finally over. Like, oh, yes! That's how I actually feel. Like, I can finally say it. I can finally call it out as awful. And dadgummit, it was just a brutal... I'm not a yeller, man. It was just a brutal 4 years. And I'm so glad it's over. I'm so glad the Mitchell Trubisky nightmare is over. You saw a guy just now on camera. Oh, it just feels so good. It's over. It's over. I'm not even a Bears fan. Not even a little bit. I just love quarterback play, and I've had to watch this awful quarterback play for a couple of years now. I'm so glad the Mitchell Trubisky nightmare is over.